trying to hold the tent down. This should be one hell of an episode. Massive storm hits Moreton Island. This ought to be interesting. Boys, we are on, and I tell you what, it's been like 2.5 years since I've been here, and I'm that excited.
I reckon it's been about 12 months for us, and we are keen.
Mate, well, this is my first time going to be camping here on the beach and stuff in Moreton. It's going to be great to see the sights. I'm super keen. It's going to be awesome.
Dean, mate, this place is a toss-up between the best island on the Queensland coast. It's either this or Fraser. Interested to get your feedback, but mate, we're going to show you all the sights. Plan this morning is, boys, as soon as we get off this barge, we're going to charge up, we're going to unload all the toys, and we're going straight out for a fish. The weather is absolutely cracking today, so I'll see you on the beach. Let's have a hell of a weekend. Righto, so it's high tide. We've just had a look. Basically, all the campsites, one that we have booked as well, are all taken. So we found this bloke here. He's actually leaving early, and he's offered us our spot. Offered us his spot. It's absolutely beautiful right on the water here. It's pretty much dead high. So we're going to come in, dump some gear off. The aim of the game is to get in the water as fast as we can. Jet ski, boat, and we're going to push out and see if we can't make it out to Flinders Reef. It's so good, I want to get in the water!
There you go.
Oh, how good is this? We've just pulled up. We've got just a raised little campsite here, nice big flood area, fire pit. The crew that were just here have also given us a canoe that they found, which is going to be a bit of fun later. Doesn't get any better than this. We're going to just throw a gazebo up, hold this spot, run down, get the boat and jet ski in, get on the water. Look at it. Just another sunny day. So because it's a bit of a soft beach launch, just throw the extended drawbar on the old Black Marlin Explore Spec trailer. Should make it a little bit easier. It's actually quite nice. Only takes a couple of minutes. Good to go. Woo! Okay, so we've just pulled up to Flinders Reef. We've just anchored the boat and we're just going to let the jet ski sit behind it here. Now, we haven't even rigged the rods up yet. This is a massive green zone, so no fishing, no spearing, nothing anywhere in this area. The snorkeling here, the visibility is insane. So the plan is to jump in for a snorkel, have a look around. There's coral, there's beautiful fish. I can see them on the ski. So we're going to park up, chill out, and then after we've had a snorkel, we'll head out and we'll chase some fish. But there's no fish in the boat, we haven't fished, all that sort of gear. So we're good to go.
Dude, this is epic. How clear is it? I might have to jump in though.
I reckon.
Is it insane or what? This is what they call the turtle cleaning station. Basically the turtles come and pull in, little fish get on their back and clean their shells. That was actually insane. There was one sitting there, what looks like a car wash, and then the other one was just waiting patiently behind it for the first turtle to get cleaned before the second turtle come in. Just jumped down there and just cruised along with him. Absolutely magical. The visibility here is insane. This is stunning. Woo! So sick.
Well out of my comfort zone.
Yeah, but worth it or what?
Oh, dude, cool. Right.
Yeah, unreal.
Jesus.
You gotta get outside your comfort zone to find all the cool shit.
Big time, man. That's awesome, eh?
What a spot. We've literally, you know, I'm pretty new to the whole diving scene, but the visibility here is just insane. This is an absolutely gorgeous reef. And then, yeah, the old turtle cleaning station, just mind blowing.
Alright, well, a good mate Lofty was out and about just here off the northern tip of Moreton. So he said there's some Dorado out running around a fad out offshore, so we're on our way out there to go and have a look. So hopefully we're going to get some Dorado in this afternoon. It's going to be great if we can.
Right, go that way. Cross to your right, hard right. See them? There's about 15 of them. Right there. Go forward. Going right there. Woo! Alex!
Right there, right there.
Got to take the shot right this second they get in. Alright. Where are they?
On there. Yeah, they're right. No,
Yeah, right here. Back. Huh?
right there.
You're welcome. Teamwork, boy! Woo! Righto, here we go. The old jump in and spear. Not the best shot, but we'll take it. We'll chuck it on ice. Yeehaw! That's fun. Alright, well, Lofty was on the money. A few dollies just floating around the surface. My shot was average to say the least, but I reckon we'll motor straight back. It's time for a feed, cold beer, so we'll go cook these up for a bit of fresh lunch. How good's that?
Let's get some lunch going.
You
Yeah,
look
man.
hungry. You look hungry.
Oh, yeah. Good job, well shot, bud.
Benny looks always hungry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, hell yeah. Delicious. Game on. Time for a well-earned Larry. Cheers. Well, I tell you what, it's as good as it gets. We've got a few stragglers. Lofty and the boys have come in, bought themselves a snapper. So we're cooking up a bit of snapper and a couple of fish me and Alex got, about an hour old, straight on the barbecue, salt and pepper, bit of oil.
We just had an awesome feed of mahi-mahi. The lads are off getting some ice. We're gonna leg it down to the wrecks down here. Just chill out for the rest of the arvo. Pretty keen. How you fellas?
Larry's.
Let's get into it, eh?
We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires, fires around ourselves. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires, fires around ourselves. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. Been here 1,000 times.
Alright, well this is about as good as it gets. I dare say this will be us for the rest of the afternoon. We were going to go for a snorkel, but we'll see what happens. Now that is a cracking little way to spend the afternoon. Kicking back, cold can, floating around on the mat, enjoying it. We could sit here all afternoon, but we've got to make our way back and get camp set up.
Sometimes we got a bit out of control. When they found out we ran from home just to scare them, we were free. When we were 17. When we were 17.
Good look at this. Alex doesn't cook very often, but it is blowing a gale this morning. It's about 33, 35 kilometre winds and it's working its way up to 50k an hour winds today. Apparently there's one hell of a storm coming. So we're hiding, we're cooking a bit of breakfast now. Then it's a bit of a northwesterly, so we're probably going to run over to the west side of the beach. Should be a little bit more protected. We may even go for a quick look at the fresh lake. Yeah, Blue Lagoon. Blue Lagoon. So we'll head over there, and then of course, because Dean hasn't been here, we've got to take him to the one and only spot for lunch, right down the bottom at the gutter bar. So we'll head down there for lunch and then come back up this afternoon, probably late, and bunker in, I think.
Yeah, set up.
It's gonna be it's gonna be a hell of a night. Well, it's not quite as windy over here, but yeah, still a little bit choppy. We'll turn left here, run north up to this Blue Lagoon. Should be nice for a little freshwater swim, boys.
Yeah, kind of way, it's going to be good.
Yeah, Jacob needs a wash. You gonna wash me?
Is that about it?
You gonna wash me?
Oh yeah. Big scrub-a-dub-dub.
It's gonna be great.
Blue Lagoon, hope so.
Yeah.
Hope so. Should be good. I think they'd call it that for a reason.
You reckon?
Well, hopefully Blue Lagoon's just out of the wind a little bit and pulled up in the car park. The sun is absolutely cranking. Time for a little freshwater swim, kick back, and then we got a hell of a drive down to the bottom to the pub. Let's get into it. Oh, we've just walked around the corner and it doesn't look good. There's dead set white caps on Blue Lagoon. It's blowing an absolute gale. We'll head down, we're gonna have a quick swim anyway, but let me tell you, on a good day with no wind, this place is absolutely gorgeous. Oh well, we'll make the most of it.
Oh yeah.
The gutter bar, it's an absolute must. It's right at the bottom of the island. It's a great excuse to do a hot lap. And look, the fish and chips are absolutely unreal. It is a cracking little pub. Well boys, we got a little bit of a drive here. This pops out along the sand dunes here. So you got the small sand dunes and then what they call the big sand dunes. So we'll find the big sand dunes, jump out for a bit of a sandboard. We forgot the candle wax, so we'll see how they go, but should be a bit of fun.
Keen as mustard.
Alright, no worries, we'll make our way up there and then we'll probably hightail it back home, and I reckon we're going to have to set up a little bit of a bunker if that storm's coming across tonight.
Yeah, the wind seems to be picking up quite a lot later on the Savo, so good idea.
We've just pulled up at the big sand dunes. We got the old sandboards here, which is actually quite difficult, so we're probably just going to lay down. Last one to the bottom is the loser and has to get the other bloke's beer for the rest of the night.
Sounds good.
Since you drink 2 beers, have it easy.
Alright, it doesn't work without the wax on the bottom. It's just a big hill. Oh well, next time we'll remember the candle wax, don't forget it.
I'm ruined.
What do you reckon?
Not for the faint of heart. That speed was a bit dangerous.
It's a bit quick. So the sandboards are too quick, so we're gonna make our way back to camp. If that tide comes up, we got a little bit of a zip line idea we're gonna have a crack at, but maybe tomorrow we'll see how we go with the tide. We would stop in at Tangalooma, but just be warned, you do need a day pass. We haven't got any day passes, so we can't stop in there. So we're gonna head back to camp, make a bit of a shelter for tonight. I think we're gonna need it. And if this tide comes up, we'll go for a bit of a swim because it is cooking.
About that time.
Come on, Benny. Let's go, Benny. Alright, well it's blown about 40 kilometres at the hour. The swags have been blown absolutely everywhere. So it's probably a good thing we come back a little bit early. We're going to have to do a bit of a rearrangement here. It's supposed to pick up a little bit more. It's still got 3 hours till the peak of the wind. And I don't know about the storm, but the wind is absolutely out of control. Fun and games. Just a lovely little day at Moreton Island. Whoa! We are about to get pumped. Hang in, here we go. Just roll. Oh wow. Okay, this is getting pretty gnarly. I told you we needed to bunker up properly. There is nothing we can do this afternoon. The wind is blowing a gale. The rain is inevitable. All we can do is bunker down and see if we can't ride out this storm. All right, so all the rain's just about to come across. That wind before was out of control, so we've just got the awnings set up. We moved the cars. This is our little bunker. Hey! say the weather is good.
It's meant to rain soon.
It's still good. We're just, it's raining.
But it might start coming down.
Oh my lord. Is that hail? It's hailing. That is hail. Yes, it's hail. Well,
No more small
days.
camping in tropical thunderstorm.
Yeah.
Happy days.
And the morning still stand.
Oh yes sir, alright, well this is well and truly needed after a pretty rough night. The wind picked up again, we got another belting. It was an interesting night.
Wet, sandy, windy.
Sandy. But unfortunately that wind's still up just a little bit this morning. It's blowing a westerly, so we'll have a bit of a think, see what we can do to get out of it. We may run up to the lighthouse for a look this morning, I think. Anyone keen for the lighthouse?
Yeah.
Looks like we're going to the lighthouse.
I need a shot and I'm begging on my knees. The way to fight is one better.
Actually had to head up to the lighthouse, but the tide's come in nice and high. We've been trying to plan a little zip line for a while. We were going to use a winch line and a pulley block, but we've come up with another idea. We don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to swim the anchor out, anchor up, pull it back through a tree, and maybe connect it to a bull bar, reverse back just to get a bit of tension on it. Then use the pulley block and zip line down into the water. If nothing else, it should be a laugh. Let's see what happens. We're going to use the Bush Company ladder as our ladder to try and climb up into the tree. We found a nice big solid tree over here with a good fork in it that should give us enough height. Yeah, we're on here.
If you can't stand the heat, don't come in the kitchen. Bring you pain is my new addiction. Been the other way around before too long.
Alrighty.
Now you're gonna find out what it's like to be wrong.
Alright, well we had a crack, unfortunately. No good, boys.
Not gonna work.
Great concept, poor execution.
Alright, so we got two problems. First problem being, as Dan drives back, we're actually starting to pull the anchor. And the second problem is that when your rope comes through here, it's not designed, because it's too tight in here, we can't actually slide. So we got nothing to slide down on. We tried to de-shackle, but that didn't work. Let us know in the comments what you think we should have done differently, but yeah, don't try this at home anyway. Alright, so we ran the music last night, drained this thing flat. If you don't have one of these little jump packs in your kit, honestly, they're so much handier than jumper leads.
Don't leave it connected to your car while it's running.
Don't do that.
You say it's out of my reach, but I can't pretend no more. 'Cause for as long as I remember.
Well boys, we were going to go to the lighthouse, but it looks a little bit nice out front, eh?
Yeah, it's a beautiful day today. The wind's died right down. It's a perler.
Tell you what, I'm keen for an ice block and then a rip on the tube.
Yeah, so obviously we were going to go up to the lighthouse, but it's too nice. So we'll take this ski up to Bulwar now, throw a bit of fuel in it, a little bit of a cheeky ice block each, and then we'll come back and just have a fun afternoon, ripping around, eh? We'll blow that tube up, see if Benny can't get up on a wakeskate.
Jag minns hur den tid du gav mig life villa jag. Nu vill jag kunna ge tillbaka allt jag inte kunnat ge förut. Det finns ingen annan där som kan stå här by my side, oh why. Sättet du rör på det får mig att dö för dig baby. För de här yardis, de vill ju bara mig.
Give it some.
Aldrig, aldrig, aldrig kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än det. Aldrig, aldrig,
No way.
kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än det. Jag vet inte bara live om mig ändå. Jag vet inte bara ta sin tid. Jag vet inte bara live om mig ändå.
Oh, Dave, how good is that? Oh, right,
Du lägger till, du är där för mig. Jag svär mitt liv kretsar runt dig, baby. Du bär på mina bebek så att när jag visionerar vår framtid. Låt mig hålla dig, baby.
Oh, well, it doesn't get any better than that. The visibility out there is absolutely incredible. We just had 6 dolphins swimming along next to us. We managed to jump in for a quick swim with them. And then it's just, you can see fish everywhere, stingrays. Moreton Island, turning it on.
Kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än dig. Jag vet det bara live om mig aldrig. Jag vet det bara ta din aldrig. Jag vet det bara live om jag någonsin. Jag vet det bara live om mig aldrig. Jag vet det bara ta din aldrig. Jag vet det bara live om jag någonsin.
Right, well, there we go. That is as good as it gets. Moreton Island absolutely never disappoints. We had everything from the beautiful Flinders Reef to the biggest storm that we've ever been hit by camping. And now we've pulled up at the beautiful wrecks for the afternoon. We're going to go out for a little bit of a snorkel here. Benny's going to drop us across one at a time. Kick back, enjoy the afternoon and wait for the barge. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe, like, let us know in the comments what was your favourite part about the episode. Until next time, guys, make sure you get out and enjoy the Explore Life.
We're like Alpha and Omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter. I know we can sort it out. Alpha and Omega. Even if we go all out and break us down, I know we are Alpha and Omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter. I know we can sort it out. Alpha and Omega. Alpha and Omega. Like the way